Hi, everyone. I'm just creating a video here to show you how to use Google Sites to share your collaborative inquiry work. So the link that I provided will take you to the general page here. And what you can do is just click on the menu at the left-hand side just to open up the different topics. And then if you further click, I guess, pardon me, hang on a sec. If you further click, you can see names for all of our participants. So once you're in a location, so to speak, and perhaps what I'll do is I'll just create one for me so that I'm not using someone else's. Then I can show you how to add additional information. So I'm trying to, let's just see here, there we go. So I'll just make a copy of one of these and I'll create my own page. So if I go into my own page, it's just taking a moment here to load up here. Then I can show you how we use the menu on the right-hand side of the page to add information. And it looks like the name didn't change. So I'll just change it to Sarah. So it's much the same in terms of the aesthetic properties as changing things in PowerPoint, for example. So you can change text, you can change font, and all that kind of information. And you also find if you kind of just use your cursor, roll your cursor over different aspects on the page, you can see that you can change things such as the image or the header type. The most important button of all in all of this is the undo, I find, because then if there's anything that I didn't particularly like or I didn't mean to do, you've always got that option. So on the left-hand side over here, I'm using my cursor just to illustrate. You've got opportunities to insert or construct your page, okay? So what I'm suggesting is that you create a resource location that includes the information that you've sourced pertaining to your topic and your question that you had, what you wanted to learn about, and present it in a way that you would like to learn about information. So what if your curricular head directed you towards a particular resource, or there was a government resource, or a textbook company was providing a resource and you wanted specific information and tools? What would that look like and how it would be organized? So everyone's going to have a little bit of choice as to how that's going to be set up. Now, so you can have all kinds of different, and it doesn't have to be fancy. Not all of these bells and whistles, so to speak, need to be included. It's totally up to you how you want to do this. So if, for example, you had a few documents that you wanted to share, you have lots of opportunity to include titles. You can include descriptors. You can upload files. Now, if you're sharing the file, it's really, really important that you create a copy. So sometimes it's easier to have an actual PDF and upload it right to the site, just to help us alleviate any of that having to ask for requests for access moving forward. You can include YouTube videos. You can also include links too, and I can show you how to do that. So we don't need any placeholders here, so I'm going to cancel that. So as you proceed along, you've got options here where you can kind of tailor this aesthetically. You can duplicate it if you want another bar to appear with 3 different options to upload information, or you can delete it altogether. So there's these easy to use visuals here for the layouts. If you are interested in embedding, let's just say I want to embed a link. So you can use the embed option, and I don't know if this is going to let me just get rid of this. You can use the embed option, or you can just explicitly, so sorry, I should have done this first. If I click on here, I can embed the link, or I can just purposefully put in a link box and it'll show my URL. And again, this doesn't have to be a perfect creation. We just want to get the information up there. Text boxes are also an option if you wanted to just text some ideas in. So you can kind of play with some of these different options of what you can include and what you can work with. Now, I know that some of you are limited in terms of your access to Google Suite. So some of these aren't going to be an option, like Google Slides, Google Docs, Sheets, etc., aren't going to be an option. So we can just work around that. So in addition to insert, we're going to find this is our menu again. If I wanted to go back, so if I want to go back to the main page, that's pages. And then themes we won't play with because everyone's using the same site. Okay. So again, you don't need to worry about publishing. You don't need to worry about any of that good stuff because it's already been published. It's just these tools right here that you're going to use to arrange your ideas in a way that you feel is sensical. Okay. And I think beyond that, that's pretty much the depth of how far you need to go. Again, I don't want you spending hours of time trying to format a page. That's not the intent of this activity. The intent is to showcase the information that you've found and share it with your course colleagues. So certainly if you have any additional questions, let me know and I can support you in just kind of pasting all that good stuff up here. And if required, then I will take a look at providing a little more detail with respect to our website. Okay, and I'm just going to pause our recording and finish our discussion.